Welcome back to another episode of 2025. We're going to be reviewing the SBCL Somali British Champions League of 2024, the final, the current season as it's happening, the groups, the standing tables, where everyone's at, who's going to, go through, who do we think is going to win, and much, much more. If you're new to the channel, my name is Ahmed. Alongside me is Asad. And yeah, hit that like, comment, subscribe, let us know what you think, and we'll take it from there. How you doing, Asad?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I feel like we're doing this long distance content creating life.
All fun.
All fun indeed. But yeah, just a bit of not necessarily a history lesson or anything, but SBCL is basically the Somali British Champions League. It's been going on for about, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm going to guess 5 years. There was a COVID year that was kind of broken off. Multiple teams across United Kingdom,
Okay.
And yeah, so I'm not going to talk about who won it in the first year, second year, but I'm just going to mention the current champions, who are basically a team from London, known as OIR. Obo is massive. I think that's the chant, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just.
For a while.
Yeah, I was like, what's Obo? I had to send him a message on Instagram just to find out.
Did he tell you?
Bro, I think it was I can't remember. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. But yeah,
please, put that on the description box.
Let us know in the comments.
We want to know.
Obo is massive everywhere we go. Bro, it's so catchy. It's so catchy. Hey, they had me chanting like, I'm like, wait, they're playing against our team. I can't be doing this. Anywho, this is the Instagram page of the Somali British.TL, which is the Champions League. Make sure you it says follow back for me. I don't even know what account I'm logged into. But yeah, I'm not gonna do anything. I might be logged into a separate account, so I'm gonna just leave that where it is. Give them a follow, like their content, share the content, all of that good stuff. But yeah, man, I mean, their content game has absolutely been stepping up. We're not gonna go into every single game, but we are just gonna talk about some of the games that the Manchester team was involved in. Manchester Powerhouse. Myself and Asad as Hadal TV have been getting involved, filming some of the highlights, doing a little analysis.
A lot of traveling.
Oh, traveling up and down. Bro, the London trips.
Too long.
Bro, the next game, if you're just here for the, for the important information, it's on the 19th of January, Sunday, but it's in Bristol.
Yeah. You got to be on your own on that one.
Oh, boy. Great. I'm going to have to... oh yeah, you got away out. You told me.
I'm doing a vlog. That's coming up as well.
You know what? That's not a bad shout. Yeah. Sound. I'm gonna just go into. So we said the current champions are OIR. They are in Group B. I'll show both groups actually. It's like the Champions League format. The top two teams or the teams at the top will qualify automatically to the semis. To the latter stages, the teams in the middle go into a playoff system, and the teams right at the bottom, they get eliminated. So very similar concept. Now, I'm just gonna mention each team, give them a shout out, where they're from, so that everyone knows. Hopefully, I get it correct because there is one or two new additions. Tusale or FC Tusale, the Sheffield team.
That's Sheffield, yeah.
Cold. We went there once. Freezing. I'll never forget that day.
It was nice. Okay.
Hilltop, London team, well known. If you're watching this video, you will know who Hilltop FC are. If you don't, check them out. Setting the standards. Cardiff Bay Warriors, they have a famous stadium called the San Siro. Again, bro, it's an atmosphere. Newmount FC, London team, FC Olympia, Birmingham team. Group B, you got Powerhouse FC, which is the Manchester club that we, travel with quite a lot. Phoenix FC is a new addition. That's a Bristol team. That's the team that we're going to play next. Western Ballers, London team. OIR, London team. Tokyo FC, London team. You get the gist. Lots of London teams.
Yeah.
But there's different parts of London because, at the start of the season, there was like, another team I think wanted to join from Birmingham. Kawala FC, I believe, and then they were like, there's too many London teams. We want to, take part. And there was drama, but yeah. So these are all the teams getting welcomed onto the channel, which is the Somali British Champions League. These are some of the results in the early stages. Like I said, I'm just going to skip straight into the Manchester Powerhouse content in particular. So after game week 1, this is how Group B looked. As you can see, OIR top of the table. First game, first win, as champions do. Tawfiq FC got a draw, I believe, against Western Ballers. We didn't we didn't play that game week. So every game week, someone gets a rest. So we got a rest in the first game week. And the Phoenix lost against OIR. So that's how we ended up 4th. I actually did go to one of the Group A matches, Hilltop against FC Olympia. So I'm starting to see some familiar faces here now. So this is our first game. We went away to OIR. That was, I mean, to be fair.
What a goal. What a goal from my Mosa.
Mosa.
Game was worthy of winning. And to be honest with you, like we were 10 man. Our goalkeeper got sent off, Sammy.
I think when we scored, it was 11v11.
Yeah.
And then after that,
it was like a roller coaster. Like it was 10 man. I had a right back. I was in Munier. That was a god in there.
Again, you went in there.
Yeah, he went in there. And
the savior, man. Yeah.
It was going to be a disaster, but he pulled the through. I mean, we finished the game with our right back in the goal.
I just kept thinking, like, why isn't OIR just taking shots? I was
it was so busy trying to cross the ball.
Yeah.
Shots on goal. Don't forget, there's a right back in the goal, and he's not even that tall.
I'm not saying he's short.
We don't say he's short, but he's not a goalkeeper.
But he's not the biggest of
Yeah, he's not goalkeeper
players.
Tall, is he?
You can tell right backs usually tend to be a little bit.
Troubled him, yeah, but for some reason they spent their whole time trying to cross the ball to him.
Trying to play. Yeah, they're trying to play.
It's like if I was playing, I would just start shooting, bro, from every direction.
Just send your centre backs into the box.
That's what Birmingham did to us the year before.
I'll never forget that, man.
And basically we lost because of that, because they were just shooting from every direction. They knew that we didn't have goal. But I think OIR didn't think about that.
They missed a penalty.
Yeah, they
do you remember
the game? Bro, that game was so wild that like it's like there's a lot happened that game.
Yeah.
It was a game that we walked away with 3 points. We didn't know how it happened.
Snatch and grab, as I always say.
A goal to win it, though. It was just ridiculous.
Let me see. Let me know if you can hear the audio. I want to mute it. There we go. So this is the goal from a reverse angle.
And don't forget, it's a corner kick.
It's a corner, yeah.
Yeah, the ball went in. Boom. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I'll throw it from the YY Media channel. Make sure you give him a subscribe, a follow and a subscribe on his YouTube channel as well. Yeah, okay. it's
ridiculous.
I mean, after that win, that literally took us.
I think that's the game of the season, like the goal of the season so far.
Yeah, I agree.
It was going to be that.
I agree.
That took us to the top.
That took us to the top straight away. Well, joint top, because OIR won their first, they lost their second, but we were top by a goal difference, +1 at that moment in time. I believe Tawfiq rested that game week. Western Ballers, they played 2, still bottom. We've got them to come to Manchester as well, so that's another game week to look forward to. And then match day 3, we had Tawfiq FC traveling to Manchester, and that finished, if I'm not mistaken, 2-2. Yeah.
Could have been our first loss at home.
Yeah, because Manchester are undefeated.
Undefeated at home.
Yeah.
We could have lost that.
Easily.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't want to get into the specifics again. We've done a whole episode reviewing that whole match day. Go check that out.
Another red card. Slow start. A lot of the players didn't turn up. They came in late. Like most of the first 11 players, like majority of them were on the bench because they came late.
Yeah.
So there was a lot going on in that game, and to be honest with you, it was a bit embarrassing.
Very.
Very. So this is what the table looks like now.
That's how the table looked after that game week. I mean, there has been a few other games that have taken place, so I'm going to show the table.
We played 2 games so far. We won 1, draw 1.
Yeah, so we're on 4 points with a +1 goal difference. OIR at that time played 3. I believe won twice, lost once against Manchester, and then you've got.
I'm guessing we've got 2 games left in the group stage.
We've got 2 games, yeah. So we've got one in January.
We win the
one
next
in,
game, that gives us 7 points.
yeah.
We're back to the top spot again.
So if that takes us, no, because OIR also played another game, which they won.
Also, they're up to 9 games now.
So they played. So they played all their 4 games. They played all group stage games. Everyone plays 4 games. 2
So we
home,
need a
2
winner
away.
to beat them.
We need 2 wins, because if we win the next one, that's 7. If we draw, that makes it 8. So Manchester need to win.
We need 2 wins.
Yes. Yeah, and asking a team that's always turning up late and whatnot to win games is just a nightmare, man. But can they do it? 100%, 100%, bro. When the players are there, it's. I always say it, man.
Is it Phoenix that we're playing?
So we're playing Phoenix. We're going away to Bristol.
So as long as we don't lose to them,
then we're good.
We're gonna be staying ahead of them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, just very doable to get all 6 points, but
because
it just depends if the discipline is going to be there.
It's the discipline for me, yeah. Because Phoenix, they gave OIR a tough game. OIR won it right at the death. It was like a 3-2 or 2-1 or something like that. Because Phoenix apparently
OIR is not the OIR last year.
No, but it's still, as a club, they're like a well-oiled machine, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
Like what's his name? The one of the guys you were interviewing in the final. He goes, they are overly prepared. Do you remember that guy? But now they've done it. So team.
I think there's also the pressure that they're being a champions at the moment in time as well.
Yeah, everyone's going for them.
I think this season is going to be a bit more tough for them. Last season they had nothing to lose. We were the champions. We were the people who were chasing, and we were like way too complicit, laxed on
complacent.
And to be honest, this year is all about them, and I think they'll do very well this year. They might probably end up in the final again.
Yeah, I can see them in the final. Just to show the people the Group A, they call it Group of Death. You got Olympia in there, Birmingham, Hilltop, Tisale, again, Dark Horse, Cardiff. They've won it before. So no team has won this competition more than once. So Cardiff have won it once, Hilltop have won it once, OIR have won it once, Manchester won it once. That's 4 times, right? Yeah. Last year, Manchester could have done it back to back, but it never happened. So now,
back finals.
Yeah.
No, back finals.
Final and semi-final.
Semi-final.
So now is a case of who wins it twice. Is it OIR? Is it Hilltop? Is it Cardiff? Is it Manchester? Who's going to win it twice? I do apologize if I missed a team that has won it and I didn't mention them. I feel like Western Ballers may have won this previously, like in the inception of the entire competition. My brain is just fried because it's getting a bit late for you and for me now. But yeah, it's going to be a tough ask, man. It's going to be a tough ask from Manchester. Can they do it? Yes, they can. Will they do it? That's down to them, is what I would say.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they come with the right attitude, and the hunger they need to win at the tournament, I think they'll do very well. But if they keep behaving the way they're behaving, the way they finished last season, the way they started this season, it's just gonna be. It might be another mess.
Yeah.
That last home game, that we should have won that game. I mean, we did a hard job going away to OIR. Coming up with a win. And the way that we behaved at home. To be honest with you, you don't want to take away from the team that will come play us.
Shout out to Tokyo FC. They came. They did
their job.
Sorry. Yeah, they got beat by OIR because they were beating OIR at one point when I was watching the game on YouTube.
Good team.
I think it was. Yeah, very, very good young team as well. Great young team.
I like the captain as well. Very aggressive.
Yeah,
good guy, man. I like the team. The coach is a nice kid, man. Even though it's a bit young.
Yeah.
Seem like they know what to do. I remember that when there was that foul, that when the referee give the foul. And he started pacing down the.
To be honest, bro, I am in agreement with you because
he almost. I
get it.
You got it wrong.
Yeah,
but I think the manager, he basically starts steaming down the football pitch. You're like, come on, man, you're the coach.
I get it, player welfare and that, yeah. Because Abbas did look like he absolutely twisted something.
Yeah,
But
I thought he was calm.
Yeah. I mean, everyone could tell the way he.
Oh yeah, I thought he's done. He needs to go to hospital. That's why I like. Oh, whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, but I think the coach was like basically lost it
because they were on the attack. I think there was a through ball to them.
They were.
Aye.
But yeah.
Also, this
learn from that. When does he see that back? He'd be like, "That's embarrassing."
Just to touch on some of the teams that are in the SBCL, so Cardiff Bay Warriors and FC Olympia, they won international competitions. So Cardiff won the Canada tournament, the Somali tournament that happened in Canada. And also the Birmingham team, they won the Australia tournament that just took place last week or a few days ago. I don't know what day it was. So
that's trouble.
The travel itself as well. I mean, I was watching their journey on TikTok and everything. But yeah, man, it shows, man. Football is in England. Yeah. But that's it from the SBCL. We are going to be doing our usual game
they need to start
reviews.
The Somaliland team and the Somali team from the UK.
I think that's what's going to happen next. Like competitions and tournaments across Qatar and Saudi and whatnot, or just little friendly games between the national team. I think that's what's going to happen next, personally.
Or what we should do is get the best Somali national team.
Yeah.
Against the best UK team.
Like the best UK Somali team kind of thing. Yeah.
I think we'll smash them up.
Bro, again, it just goes down to like discipline, I don't think it's a quality issue or a talent issue. It's the other stuff.
Yeah.
And that's where I was like, come on, man.
A lot of good ballers, man. Even when you watch this competition, there's a lot of good football being played.
Definitely, man. I agree with you, man. I mean, that's everything from me in terms of the SBCL review of 2024. Who do you think is going to win? Let's just do a quick prediction. So you saw the teams.
I think Hilltop, OIR.
I'm going to cut you off with Hilltop because I watched one of their games against FC Olympia. I actually went to Birmingham that day because it was like the opening. They didn't look good, but then again, they came out with a big result the other day. Let me see if they beat Sheffield 5-1
in the final last season.
Yeah, against us. Yeah.
OIR. And
wait. No. Was it Hilltop versus OIR?
Yeah.
Or was it Wembley Rangers?
It was Wembley Rangers.
Yeah, just a rebrand. Most of the same players.
Same play.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of changes going on in London. People kind of mixed it up a little bit because a couple of the players left OIR went to Hilltop.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really up to date with everything, but there's a lot of transfer. Like right now, it's a transfer window, so Manchester is looking to strengthen in their squad. I'm not gonna disclose who is coming in or who's going out, but there's some changes happening behind the scenes.
I've got one or two players that interest us, but to be honest with you,
well, the window is open until I believe the next match day. So there's a couple of weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, I might actually recommend a player as well.
Yeah, definitely. Nothing has been set, so that's something that we can do. I'm back next.
What about all the players that have played so far?
All the players, what? Sorry.
All the players that we missed out on the last 2 games.
So basically, in order for players to play, this is how the competition works. I'm not just talking about Manchester. For a player to compete in the knockout,
some of the players that didn't turn up for the last 2 games. What happens with them?
I don't know. I really don't know. There was a meeting the other day, but because I'm away, I've been away for like almost a month now. I don't know what's going on. But what I do know is if a player doesn't play in the group stage games, they can't play in the knockout. They can't play like in the playoffs and the semi-final and the final. So you have to get some minutes under your belt, even if it means just putting in a kit on and just starting the game and getting subbed up 5 minutes. Yeah, so that's all it is. But if you've been on the bench and you haven't played a single second, then you can't be playing in the knockout stages. So makes sense. I like the rule so that people are just not turning up right till the end. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's that. Yeah, man, it's looking good. I mean, personally, I'm just thinking who I think is going to win. I'm looking at the teams again.
It's going to be a tough call.
You know what? FC Olympia are on a high. What I mean by that is they've just won the the tournament in Australia. They are top of the table. Yeah, Birmingham. Yeah, they are top of the table in Group A, which is considered to be Group of Death. So have they got a game in hand? They've got one game to go, and because they have changed a little bit, they might, because they've got nothing to lose. Do you know what I mean? Everyone else is like, we've won this. The pressure is like, can we do it again?
It's so hard to call, see who's gonna have because anyone can be beaten, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of results happening. There's a lot of like the newer teams and the smaller teams beating the teams that have won it before.
Yeah, I agree.
Like us right now, we could have lost that last game
easy,
and because like we're too busy with other things, not focused on trying to win games. It's like we can be thrown out. Simple as that.
Yeah.
So it's a tough one to call. We'll see when we get to the semi-final. Then we can call it. But if you want to go the usual suspect, I'll probably say one of the London teams will be in the final.
Hilltop or I can definitely see one of them, if not both, in the final.
And I think if anyone outside London, if you want to pick a team from outside London, it would be Manchester, Birmingham.
Yeah. I wouldn't. Well, let me see where Cardiff is. I was gonna say I wouldn't rule out Cardiff, but they are literally fourth.
I wouldn't, but like it's just one of those things. Like
Cardiff are not looking the Cardiff of old.
It's gonna be tough. I think let's just go to the last four.
Yeah,
and then we'll see who's having the season because it's always like teams that stands out. Last year, after we got to the quarterfinals, I could see OIR were like the team that was playing very consistently playing. The team was organized. Players were always playing, turning up. Some players were coming back from holiday to play.
And so some players were going away on holiday. Yeah.
And some of my players, our captain was on a holiday.
I was going to leave it at what I said, but you just...
Yeah, well, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. The decision was made by themselves.
Bro, I'll be honest with you. I would always encourage traveling, but, it is what it is.
It will be good. It will be a good season. I think it will be good.
It'll be good. Yeah, because even the campaign that the organization have got running, which is I don't want to butcher the phrase game on, knife off. So they're kind of tackling the whole anti-knife crime campaign and all of that stuff up and down the country. So getting all of these lads and young people involved, it's just a big shout out to.
No, it was beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, man. I'm definitely backing all of that stuff. But yeah, anything you want to add with relation to SBCL and where it would go?
I hope it goes bigger and better this year, and then the final to be even bigger than last season.
They did announce like a cup competition throughout this season. This is the league, and then there's a cup competition. But a lot of the big teams just thought it's just extra commitment, so they didn't opt in. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah, but I think where would it be played? What game? When it would be? Yeah, it'll be a lot.
Yeah, and I think there might be like a SBCL youth coming soon as well. They did a post about that on their Instagram, like a under 18s or I don't know, under 16s. I don't know the details, but something like that. So that'll be
again. I think cool. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
But it's like.
Yeah, you need the personnel in it. You need. It's not easy, man. I've done some coaching in my time. It's not.
If it's like London team and face a Manchester team.
Yeah, no. Most likely it's going to be like a 1-day tournament.
Yeah,
everyone comes in the morning, like tournament, and then at the end of the day, everyone goes back, and then someone gets the win. Like those tournaments I used to go to.
Yeah, I think that'd be great. Yeah, we'll see how it goes anyway.
Inshallah, man. But yeah, that's the end of this episode. Make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe. Let us know your thoughts, who you think would win. I said went with one of the big hitters. I think Olympia might just sneak into the final based on the high. Machine for machine. He's there as well. I don't know if he's back. Shout out Zinio. But yeah, man. Anything else you want to add?
No, make sure you like and subscribe, and any comments, just leave it there. We will answer it.
Definitely, man. On the next one.
Thanks for watching.
Good night.